Good morning, everyone out there. I am Corinne Braxton, and I am coming to you live from Boca Grande, Florida. I also live in Bozeman, Montana, in the other parts of the year, other than winter. So today is February 11th, 2025. It is about 74 degrees here in Florida right now. It's a beautiful week. We've got lots of sunshine, and the humidity is a little bit, it's always a little higher. But my husband says there's no humidity in the winter, but that's really not true. I don't think at all. We have no humidity in Montana, and it's always quite dry, but it's very snowy there. It's below zero, actually. So it's probably a good thing we're here. I walked outside this morning, and we're going to lunch and eat outside with my sister and her husband and my cousin and his wife after I finish the video today. So I always appreciate thumbs up, comments, hearts, all those things. Let us know, share. Let us know when you're on here and where you're watching from. Let's see if I can find myself. And let's see, here we go. There we go. There we go. Got it. Now let's see if I can find comments. Let's see. Oh, I see some hearts. Thank you. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. So I am Corinne Braxton. As I said, I'm an independent, good morning, Kathy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I have been a demonstrator for 12 3/4 of a year. My anniversary, my Stampin' Up! Anniversary is coming up soon. Good morning, everyone out there who's tuning in. I can see. So I really appreciate all of the comments and letting me know. It's always fun to go back at night when I'm sitting down and I can check out the comments. Be sure if you are sharing that you tell me that that you just write shared. That would be great. Good morning, Levon. Stacy, thank you for sharing. That's super. Okay, we have some fun projects today. Both of them are easy. The first one is a celebration that I am just rather in love with, and a stamp set that I've not shown before. And then the second card, I'm going to show you a sneak peek using brand new merchandise. So, right now as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, anyone who's a demonstrator, most people are hobby demonstrators who get to save 20%. You can work your way up to 25% also for savings. But right now, all of us who are Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, we get to pre-order all of these new online exclusives. And let me tell you what, my first shipment that I placed last week, I was up early on East Coast time. I placed it at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I've gotten those things. Good morning, Carla from Wisconsin. So I've gotten that box, but I forgot half the things. I have some dies and without stamps and some stamps without dies because it was sort of hard. And anyway, my second box hasn't even shipped. My second order has not even shipped. Shipping is slow because of last week's everything was new. There was new online, new kits. There's some really pretty kits. Oh my goodness. There's a birthday one and one that has, that one I have not received, but I have the one with the collage wildflower. Oh, it's really neat. It's a super set. I've ordered lots more of those. Okay, let's turn the camera down so this isn't so long, but remember, tell me where you live and everything else, where you're tuning in from. I'm going to show, oh, don't forget, well, we'll talk about that as I'm going down too, because we've got a lot to talk about and show you today. So close your eyes for a second. Here we go. And there's my host code for, I'm going to move everything down a little bit. There we go. These are the 5 cards in my Ocean Friend class. There are actually 4 that are a simple fun fold. Maybe it's up has to go that way. There we go. I'll just move this up a little bit like that. And so this one is a stamping one, and you stamp the lobster. It's a 2-part. This one's a fun fold. So this is the class that I will be sending out Thursday and Friday, and it is $45. This is another fun fold. I think I showed you this one. Was that? Yeah, this is the triple we did last week. That's an easy fun fold. Here's a calendar. So that's a card. That's a fun fold. And then this is one of my favorite. I'm going to do some of these for when I go to on stage for my swaps, because it's really a great set. Those are the 5 card projects, plus you get a package of designer, well, you get a half a package of designer paper. Actually, mine's in the other room because I've been cutting, and then you get these gems, you get the designer paper, and you get this whole set of tutorials like this that are all printed up for you. So anyway, that kit is $45 and it includes the shipping. Now, if you would like to get the bundle, the Ocean Friends, it's $49.50 if you order it yourself. If you would like me to order it for you and you can pay me, you can get the kit plus the stamp and the die for $85. And I'll use my discount and all of that for your bundle, if you want to bundle it. So that is what's happening at the end of today's Tuesday, and that's my Thursday class. So if you are not on my email list, please send me a message, because this is what like my emails would look like when you would receive them on the computer. And if you're not getting my emails, I hope you will sign up and let me show you what my specials are. Right now I have a Valentine's special, and with any order of $60 or more, it's where is my special? I don't know. It's not on this one, I guess. It's on my other one. So I have if you place an order of $60, you get a big package from me with some retired DSP, gems, and they're not even retired gems. They're ones that are current. And then you get 10 finished cards. Then next week we have our craft along, so you can be crafting with me. I have those cards done. We are going to be using this is a sneak peek, we're going to be using that cute little bee. There's a new set called Meant to Be, and then we have the old bee, and we have this new paper. So that's our craft along for next week. And so if you are ordering anything, please let me know, but please tell me if you would like that discounted bundle. I can get that for you, or you can get it, and I can get it because then I can use my discount for it to save you some money. Okay, we're going to start, and this is the first set of stamps that we're going to be using. We're going to be using the Pick a Season, which has a lot in it. This is a celebration, and we're going to be using these wonderful arch dies. And the Pick a Season, let me move this all down a little bit so you can see better. There we go. And this is a celebration, the Pick a Season. You know, and I thought when I first saw it, I thought, you know, do I really want that or not? I don't want to stamp it. I've got lots of trees, but oh my goodness, I have loved it. I have made a lot of cards. It's free with a $60 order. Of course, if you order with me and place $60 order, you would get a free choice. Plus, you would also get my special. Now, here are a couple of other cards that I have already made using this set. So this arch one, I have actually 2 sets of that dies because I do a lot of cutting for classes, but that's the everyday arches. That's what it looks like when you order it. But that's the stamp set that we're using. And but here are some other cards that I've made with, well, this one I did not make, it was a swap. I appreciate your thoughtfulness, and I don't know, lost the name on that one, but it's just filled in with leaves. It's really pretty. This one is a fresh freesia. That one uses an arch. You are awesome with the flowers. That was a swap also, and I don't have the name. This one was Dina Rico's. She lives in Iowa, and that one's done with the flowers. And let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, this one. I did this one. You Mean the World to Me. I did several others, and I guess I couldn't find them. But this is this is a Z-fold. You Mean the World to Me using the hearts. So I need to get some of those Valentines out. I sent some the other day, and then I forgot to send the rest of them. So I sent the ones to my grandkids in Mexico, but I forgot to send. I didn't forget. I actually just haven't done it. I have all the paper pumpkin Valentines already and all that, but I've neglected to do that. So today's inspiration came from a card that I made a while back. I think I made it this fall sometime. It's just a simple fun fold. It's a single layer again, and there I used that, maybe I made it last summer, with the Changing Leaves hybrid. So that's what that is made. And that's, I think it's, I don't know if it's on sale, but it is retiring. So anyway, this is what I got this idea for today's class. So this is what we're making. We are going to be, this is the piece of paper. This is from the Ocean of Friends, and we are going to use a section of this. So this little set has this wonderful set of tree branches with these spaces, and it has a tree trunk, and then it has little flowers, Easter eggs, leaves, hearts, and shamrocks. Now, I don't think I have ever sent a card with shamrocks, but this is, I stamped one on just a scrap of paper, and that is what it looks like with shamrocks. So, you know, if you're Irish or if you know someone who has a March birthday, that might be sort of a fun card. I will cut that out with something, and then we'll do that. Okay, so what we're going to do today, so here are the first two that I made using that stamp set with this design. This one's an Easter, and this one uses 3 different Easter eggs, 3 little clusters. And so I have used, these are the colors I've used: Melon Mambo, Peach Pie, and Granny Apple. Just because those are the colors that are in the Ocean class. And I just love this paper. I can't show you one of the, I guess I don't know where it is now. This is the other one I did, the Valentine. A sweet friendship is good for the soul, with the little hearts. Now, actually, this would be could be a birthday card too. It doesn't have to be Valentine's. I have a couple birthdays in February, and that would be a fun one too. So this is what we're going to be using. And let's check our comments for a second. Isn't that paper just gorgeous? Oh my goodness, I love both sides of it, but I love this, and I just love that ombre look. So let's get our pieces out. And this is the paper. It's from Friends of the Ocean. This is what my class is this week, but I just couldn't stop using that ombre paper. So, but this is, you know, it's so pretty. You can't see much of the ombre right there in that little sample. Okay, that's called Friends of the Ocean, and that is in our mini catalog. And I don't know what page. It's in the mini catalog. You'll just have to look. We're going to use the gems that are called, these are exquisite Sunny Day Iridescent. Here's the brand new package of them. And we are going to use those. We're not using the brand new ones. We're using one I already have open. So, okay, here it goes. I'm going to set this aside. I've got my bits and pieces here. And we're going to start with a single layer. Got things starting to fall a little bit. We've got a piece of designer paper, and we have a mat. Now this mat, we can choose. We can choose either the white, or we can do the peach pie. And so I've got actually 2 of these cut, because I'm going to show you how easy it is to do that. And then I've got some tags, and these are from, that is from, what is that from? Let me see once. I have that stamp set. Where did I put it? Hold on for a second. It is Twisted in Time is the name of it. And I thought I had the stamp in front of me. Maybe it's here someplace. I don't know. Twisted in Time is the one with the tree. And I did all kind here, maybe here are some other samples. Oh, here it is, I think. Let's see once. Yep, here it is. It was on my other stack, my second card. This is the stamp set. A sweet friendship is good for the soul. You make every day special. Thank you for the little things. Happy Easter. It's just a really nice set. It is a photopolymer, and then it has these wonderful, it has some dies, a nice tree, and a bunch of stuff in that label right there. That you can see bits and pieces of that label. Got things stuck in there. I did, let's see, I did a swap card a few months ago using that set. But isn't that friendship? Isn't that a nice set? It's called Twisted in Time. It's an online exclusive. So you can just type that in on the website, Twisted in Time, and it'll pop up. Really a nice one for sure. Okay, and that out is called Memorable Blooms. We did that a few weeks ago for a craft run. Okay, let's get our pieces out and get going here. And let's see, once we've got an arch, I've got some arches cut, and we're going to stamp on that. You can cut 2 of those at the same time, and I've got something for the inside too. Okay, let's see. Once we are going to be using the Melon Mambo. I'm going to put these things aside for now, and I'm going to show you. We're going to cut this. The designer paper is 7 1/4 by 4 3/4. Do not score because it's so thin, and it's easier actually to just fold it in half like this. Just fold it in half, crease it with your thumb or your fingernail, and then bone fold it like that. You will get it. It'll be just perfect. And the same thing here, like that's the inside, and here would be the, or if you wanted to use that as the outside, we'll just, it'll show you. So I'm just going to crease it like that. And if you as you're playing around, you can experiment like this. You can, that's really a pretty side, isn't it? So we can do that. So would you like me to use, should we do this? Should we do the peach pie? We are going to do the flowers. We're going to do flowers. So that's one possibility. The other possibility is to do the white. Do you want me to do the peach pie or the white for the flowers? What do you think? So let's get our stamping going. You're going to vote. Now you're going to tell me, do you want the peach pie? It's bright and sure. You're right, Roz. It is good morning to you, and good morning, Phyllis and Mary, and thank you for sharing. Roz said the color combo is bright and cheerful. It is. And you know that ocean set that I showed you that I'm doing for my class this week, my class to go? I loved, there's something about bright colors in the middle of winter. And these colors are so fun. And this set was more fun than I've had in a long time with my design work. So you tell me, we're going to do our stamping first. We're definitely going to be using this Mambo. So we're going to do our flowers in Mambo, and we have to decide, do we want the peach or do we want the white? And we can even take a look at that after we're done stamping. Okay, we're going to get our little piercing mat out because it is a photopolymer stamp set, and we're going to get this too because we're going to stamp on that. And on the inside we're going to put I had some leftover deckled rectangles. Oh my goodness, the brand new rectangles that are coming out in the online exclusive. And by the way, if you we had a new team member the other day, and she joined our team, and if you are a new team member, you get to add these online exclusives to your order if you want to. So it's really neat to be able to pre-order things. That's probably one of my very favorite advantages. Okay, let's bring in our stamp sets. Got all these things made up. We're going to do the flowers today. Okay, so we're going to put that there, and we got a trunk, and I've got the green. This is going to be the top for that, and we are going to ink this up so it's nice. It's so interesting. this, you can do the trunk first if you want, but I like to do the leaves first. You can do whatever you want. It just stamps really nicely. My ink pads are so nice and juicy down here because it is so moist. Oh, I forgot the pecan pie. Oh, I think it's in the other stack, the second stack. Okay, so we're going to take our green away and close that up. And the pecan pie is for the trunk. But in Montana, where we live, 9 months of the year, my ink pads dry out more and I have to re-ink them. And by the way, oops, I can see that's a little grainy there. Okay, by the way, don't forget to order those refills now for the colors that are retiring. These colors, the in colors from last year, are retiring this year. So we need to make sure you get those. Let's see, what color? We have Moody Mauve and Boho Blue and Wild Weed and Copper Clay and Pebbled Path. Oh, and I love Pebbled Path. So now I'm stamping the flowers. I'm going to move these out of the way, but don't forget, these will sell out. By next month, they'll be gone. And even though they don't retire until April, they disappear fast. Some of them are already on the low inventory. So make sure you get those soon. Or if you even the cardstock and things like that, you might as well take advantage. Isn't that the cutest little set of flowers that you've ever seen? And we're going to just clean those on my chamois. And we are going to get our words. I'm going to set that aside. And let's see once. You make every day special. What do we have here? Oh, this is the Happy Easter. No, we're not going to do a great friendship. We're going to do the friendship one. And then we'll do, there we go. And we will do the inside with the you make every day special. So we're going to pull this a little closer to me. So, okay. I love these banners. And they cut out so nicely. Here we go. And let's see once. We're going to set that aside. So are you still talking about, do you want the peach or the white? Where is my little piece of, where is my whole kit? Oh, there it is behind my iPad. So I'm going to stamp this right there. And this is going to be You Make Every Day Special. Nice little inside sentiment. So that again is from the Twisted in Time. And we're all done with our stamping. Let's put that aside. This is an easy card. So, but I love the punch that it's bright and cheerful. Okay, so let's see how the decision making has gone. Okay, let's check the computer. So we're going to use the base, and it's either going to be like this with the white, or it's going to be with the peach pie. So let me show you what it looks like. That's with the peach pie. We probably should have stamped in peach if we used that one. I think this is probably better. So let's see what you're all saying. Good morning, Cheryl. Thank you for sharing. Good morning. The peach pie, peach pie, peach pie, peach pie, peach pie. You are right. The peach pie is, I love this combination, but you know what? I didn't stamp it in the right color. So I think we better, what do you think? Let's see once. I know what we can do. Let's do, we could do it like this. That would work too if it's that paper that we can do that. That's a little bit better too, I think. I think the peach pie is a little bit, I should have stamped that. So, okay, we'll just, should we do this, do you think? With that one? Or do you think we should do that? Now, what do you think? I know most of you voted for this matte, but I just think it's too much. I think we're going to use the white matte instead, okay? And we can use this because that has peach pie in it. That'll give us a little variation. So I'm going to put that aside. And sorry if I'm disappointing some of you, but that's my gut feeling, is that's just a little better design choice. So now what we're going to do is take our mat, and this is 4 by 5 1/4. It's a typical mat size. All of the directions are already typed up, and as soon as the video is open before I go to lunch, I will post them underneath this video, and you can find those. And then you can, so there, I like the peach on top, so we'll do that. Now here's my little booklet. I'm going to just put some adhesive on the back of that. Simple. This is actually even easier than the one we did last week with the triple. So this one is actually, I was thinking of not this paper or this stamp set, but using the this for one of my swaps at Onstage. Not my fun fold ones, but just my generals. Whoops, wrong. I put it on, that's the blank side here. I had cut 2 at one time. So let's try that again. I should have stamped the green with the peach flowers, and then you could have made a better decision probably. But this will be, oh, we got some ink right there. I wonder where that came from. Maybe it was on my mat or something. And then this is going to go on the inside. You make every day special. Like that. Good little place for you to write. And then our dimensionals are going to go on this. And let me just get my little dish of special, my little cut up dish of items. I think we'll use that one. Maybe. You can just, these are so great because you just take your scissors and you just cut big sheets, like, you know, whatever. They come in a, I don't know what size it, I have a whole thing of them right here. This is what they look like, and then you cut them up, and you get a lot. I think you get a lot for your money. I love them, and it's probably one of my favorite adhesives. I'm going to just set that one. I'm going to use this longer one, and we're going to use that. I love to stock up during celebration on my adhesives. I need to do an adhesive sale again. I haven't done that for a while. Maybe I'll do that after my Valentine's special ends. So right now we have a Valentine's special on. So I'm going to put it right there like that. And I got my scissors sticky from that. And now we're going to do some little gems on there. We're going to put some of these. Oh, I like that. Okay, I don't like my ink spot right there. Let's see if we can, I don't know, I might be able to get a little bit. I can work on that. This is a ink eraser made by Tombow. You can get that on Amazon. Sometimes I put those in my thank you gifts, but once or twice a year I do that. Oh, it came off pretty well. Pretty well. There we go. Not too bad. And now we're going to put some gems on. And my Take Your Pick tool, let me get that out. And we're going to get some gems. There are 2 sizes, the very large ones and the medium ones. There are no small ones. So we're going to use that medium, just like that. And there we have our first card is all finished. And let me get the other ones out to show you. So here is the one with the Easter eggs. This one is with the Valentines. And then we have the one with the shamrocks, but I can't find it now. I don't know, disappeared here. Okay, but you get the idea, you know. Oh, hey, Gian, good to see you. And let's see what's here. Let's just pack these things away. And now for a sneak peek of our next project. Same design, same formula. And these are the cards. They're so easy. I just think they're wonderful. I just love this new set. It is called, it's a brand new online exclusive, and I am in love with online exclusives. They come out every other month, or is it every 3 months? Come out several times a year. Anyway, there's a little flyer like this, and these dies are the best thing in the world. I'll show you what they look like. This bundle is only for pre-order right now if you're a demonstrator, but of course if you buy the starter kit, you can put this whole suite, or you couldn't put the whole suite because I think it's, how much is it? The whole suite is $100.50. You could, and anyway, and it's got this corrugated, where did I put that corrugated thing? Here it is, right here. Oh, this is a new embossing folder, and it is great. It's a 3D. I embossed in peach pie. Can you see that? And this one is in espresso. I should have done pecan pie, but I didn't. Anyway, it's a great set. This is what it looks like with the stamps and the dies. It's textured notes, and I've cut all of these. I've cut a whole package, and these dies are just unbelievable. One looks like a bamboo, one stitched vertical and horizontal. One is like an Easter basket weave. Some just plain. I love that long one. We've just not had a long one for a long time. This one is almost a card front size, and it's a little bit wavy. It's really good. I think it's $33 or something. I'm not sure what it is, but it's really a great set for sure. And this is a red rubber. It's a red rubber, and it's a distinctive. It's very light and darkish. So textured notes, and we're going to be using these colors. These are the colors that are in the kit: Pecan Pie, Crumb Cake, and Mossy Meadow. You know, Mossy Meadow is one of the neutral colors too. So those are the colors that we're going to be using. And this just opens up like this. A little, "You are seriously the best," a little note of appreciation. "You are seriously the best. Thank you." And I've done a little basket weave thing in there. So, and then we've used these pretty matte dots. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing this time, but you can see how how it looks almost like bamboo or rattan or something. Yeah, thank you, Roz. Okay, but we have sort of, we may change it up, I think, for this one. We're going to start with the same pecan, and then we have to decide if we want the brown, the espresso matte, or the white matte, but we're going to decide about that. So you tell, we're going to maybe what we should do today is stamp first and then get that done, and then choose our pieces. Okay. And so the dies, or the matte dots look like this. They're really nice. They're white, black, beige, basic beige, and pecan. So I'm going to set those right there so I know where they are. And we are going to, this is that little stitched, you like espresso, Kathy? Okay, we're going to do our stamp. We're going to do some stamping. And so I have 2 mats that I cut. This one is slightly different. Do you want me to use the one that looks like rope? Like there's the darker one on the inside. That's the one I used on that one. But we could try this inside, that one on the outside, or we could use this one. Again, it's 7 1/4 by 4 3/4. Yes, Stacy, I love this suite too. And you're a demonstrator, so you know you can get it now. That's the inside. So this is the inside of that one, and this is the inside of that one, but I thought we'd change it up. So we're going to use either white or this. So we're going to use, I don't know, let's just say, do you want me to use the diamonds or the rope? Diamonds or the rope? Okay, we're going to do some stamping, and you're going to tell me diamonds or rope. Then we're going to choose our color after we decide that. So diamonds or rope? It's not really, it's just sort of a diamond pattern. But let's do our stamping, and we will then see how this all goes together. So this is just my little mat. We're going to put a smaller one on the inside. So this one's going to go on the outside. And do you see how this one has a little bit? Hey, Sherry, you said diamonds. This one, let me let the camera focus a little bit. That one has a little vertical and hey, Janet. Yep, Janet says diamonds. Kathy says rope. Oh, goodness, we're going to have it's going to be tricky. So let's do our words here. And I've got two. You know, sometimes when you can't get things open, you can hit it against, I hit it against the table, like along the edge of something hard, and that'll sort of break that. I cut two things with white paper because it's a little bit, tiny bit thinner than our regular. It's better for stamping. Okay, we are going to be stamping in Pecan Pie. So, except for a little bit we're going to do in Mossy Meadow too. So we're going to start, well, I'm going to use all of them. I better put those right there. So we're going to use Crumb Cake first. And then we're going to use Mossy Meadow. I better move all that stuff so they don't fall into it, because that can happen really easily. And okay, let's get our stamps. This looks like one of those paper plates. I tried this in Basic Beige and Crumb Cake, and I decided I liked Crumb Cake better when I was doing this. There we go. And doesn't that look like the bottom? Or, didn't we all as children or something? Maybe you still have those things, those wicker type paper plates. That's what those look like. Then we're going to do our leaves, the big leaves. And this one is, it is distinctive, so it's going to be sort of light and dark. So, oops, I got some ink, some Mossy Meadow on my thumb. And let's ink that up, and we're going to tilt it at an angle. It's just real collage-y looking. That's pretty. Oh, I forgot I just re-inked these yesterday. My Mossy Meadow, it was sort of dry, and I did re-ink it. Now it's a little darker than I had wanted, but that's the way it goes sometimes. It'll be fine. We'll just make it work. And now we're going to do the Pecan Pie. And we're going to do these other leaves. You can sort of see. You can see how the leaves are light and dark. And you'll see that on this. Let's see. We're going to stamp these up higher, I think, like that. This one's going to look a little different. And then we have our words. Let's see once. I forgot totally that I had, here I just said I hardly ever re-ink. This is probably the first time I re-inked something this season that I've been down here. You are seriously the best. Just a nice set. And then we're going to move those aside. And we've got a thank you right there and a note of appreciation. Let's see once. I think those are both pretty nice. Let's stamp that on our middle. We're going to do a little bit of stamping off with our Crumb Cake first. I'm going to set that right there. Crumb Cake, where did I put you? There we go. And I'm going to get my scrap paper. And this is I'm going to stamp this on here. Oh, that's the wrong one. Wrong one. This is the one I wanted, the one that has like a rope. I'm going to stamp that off a little bit, and then I'm going to put this, oops, right there, like that. Isn't that great? Love that. And then we're going to take our Pecan Pie, and we'll do a thank you right there. Great. Those are really pretty. Don't you just love that little touch? I think I've used every single stamp set now. And then there's just a little bit of room for writing. Not too much, Sometimes we don't like to write too much, do we? It's interesting how that works. But sometimes I write a lot and sometimes I write very little. Okay, let's go back. We've got all of our stamping done. So these were the cards again. And Now we have to decide which one we're going to use. Let's see once how we're doing here on time. Pretty good. And let's see once. We're going to start with our brown. We're going to start, our pecan pie. So 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. It's just a single layer. Remember, all the measurements will be on the video after I finish. It takes me about 3 minutes. They're already typed up. All I have to do is copy and paste. Now, we're going to use either the white matte, or we could use a beige matte, or we could use the white matte, or the brown. So we have to decide about that too. Maybe I'll make that decision, but let's see what you're saying. Should we use let's just take the brown for example. Hey Nadine, good to see you this morning. Let's see, once I'm having a hard time here. Let's see, keeping up with all these comments. You've got that Stampin' Suite in your cart. Good. Diamonds, 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 rope, diamonds, diamonds. Mostly we have diamonds. So I think we're going to go with this one. So I've already folded that in half. We'll save this other one. And let's see once here. So it could look like this. Let's get our design. We're going to do that. So now, do you think we should use the white or the dark brown, the espresso, like that? The espresso, or the white, or the beige. This is what it would look like in beige. I didn't cut a crumb cake one. That's what it looks like. I don't think I like that. So let's see. We're going to put that one aside. I don't like that one. So we're going to we're going to decide, do we want white or the espresso? You tell me which one you want on those. I'm going to adhere these things right now so that we can make that, because there's a little bit of a delay. So as you're deciding, I'm really sorry that I forgot about that ink. I would have done it not so hard. And let's see, our inside is going to go in here like this. And just like, I love this weave. Oh my goodness. And in this pack of paper, you get 3 sheets of each one. It's a very neutral pack. And then this is going to go up there like that. So what are you saying here? Espresso, espresso, espresso. Keep voting. And we're going to put our, so you want white or espresso? We're going to put some adhesive on here. And I'm going to use one of my little strips again. Let's see, here's one already cut. So we'll just use that. And I love it for these long words. Just like that. And okay, we're going to put, well, I'm going to think we're going to put it on the bottom just because we have more white space down there. Okay, like that. And we need a little twine bow. So let's see what you're saying, espresso. I think espresso is the winner. So let's put that right there. And I've got a little bow here. So we're going to put this on. So, it is what is today? The 11th. So the 11th of February. And celebration ends February 28th. It's a very short month. And now we're into March. And March is a super busy month for most people, I think. But, whenever doesn't start, just use your thumb like that. Or I use my silicone mat a lot. But I do love to have that silicone mat underneath there for sure. Okay, and there we have that. And now we're going to mat that to make sure our borders are pretty even. Just like that. So are you all getting lots of snow where you live? We're going to put some gems on. Or how is the weather? Is it a little bit better than it was a few weeks ago? Oh my goodness. And it was cold here for sure. I did an envelope like that. And I'll show you we can do that too. Let me get my little twine bow out of there. I already tied that. So I wouldn't have to do that on the camera, because you know how that is sometimes. It's not always easy to tie things when we're talking and everything too. So let's see, but that's a pretty weave, I think, for sure. I love that. Okay, let's put some of our pecan dots on, and we're going to do those first, and then we're going to put our twine right there, and we're going to put some, I think we're going to use the, I'm going to put one right there. We're going to put a small one up above like that, and then we're going to put a bigger one, another big one right up there. Okay, that works. And let's see, once here, where did that twine bow go? Oh, there it is. It disappeared. We're going to put that on with a little glue dot. So this is a good time to get those glue dots and the adhesive during celebration. I always try to get my white paper, try to get more blends if I need them. I'm going to just put that up a little. All those things that are sort of basics. Go through it. Okay, we're going to put that right there like that. And there is our card. So there we go. It's just a little darker than I would have liked, but it'll be okay. And now we're going to do our envelope. I think this time we're going to use, I don't know. I think we'll use the rope because we haven't used the rope yet. So this is what I do for my envelopes. Isn't that an easy card? Easy, easy, easy. So with my envelopes, this is I'm not sure what it is. It was a scrap. It is 2.5. And you can use your Tombow glue or you can use your tape runner. I go right to the seam like that. And then I lift it up like this a little bit. I crease it. Oop, I sort of creased it the crazy way here. There we go. Now, there it is. And then I just sort of put it in. If you do it with Tombow, you have more wiggle room, but that worked just fine. And then we're going to cut it with my big scissors. You can use your little snips too, but I actually am much faster with the big scissors for something like this. Just takes a few minutes to create an envelope flap, and you could stamp something on the envelope from the front also. But I think, isn't that pretty? Makes for a great card. And so now I will also be posting this on YouTube, and that takes about an hour, so that takes me a little bit longer to get that, and I probably won't do that until we get back from lunch. We're going to South Beach, which is a little restaurant on the beach. It's about 5 minutes from here. We'll take my husband's Jeep, and my sister and her husband and my cousin, they'll all meet us there. Already going to save a table because it'll be 1 o'clock by that time. So now that's that. Remember, next week, if you are placing an order with me, remember next week, if you place a $60 order for the craft along, you will, and we're going to be using this fun paper. That's a couple sneak peek. And that's what we're going to be doing next week, are those cute bees. I bet many of you have that from last year, the one set. Now there's an additional set. And then we also have this is my class this week. So all of these ocean friends. And girls, maybe you're saying, I've had a couple people say to me, I don't know who I'd give a lobster card to or a snow crab. But, you just say, hello, friend, or you say, thanks so much. It's just pretty and bright, and I think they're great. And this calendar, it just makes me happy. And then there's space on the back. So that is a $45 class, and I still have openings for that if you would like, but let me know, because I'd like to ship those out on Thursday or Friday as you sign up. So don't forget about the starter kit special. That I would love to have you on my team. Also, don't forget about, if you get a few friends together and get to $300 in orders, maybe just 2 of you each or something, you would get, that's called a party order, and you get more discounts that way. You get an extra $30 plus $30 of free merchandise. And then, of course, we have the special with the 2 markers and the stamps. You can get that in your starter kit, or you can take an additional $30, all for $99. It's a wonderful deal. I hope that some of you will take advantage of that. Let's turn the camera up. So there we go. Okay. Oh my goodness, let me see what time it is. Oh my goodness, it's almost 1 o'clock. Thank you everyone for watching today. Thank you, Carla. Appreciate that. Thank you all for the thumbs up, the hearts. Thank you for sharing. If you did share, make sure you tell me, because otherwise I don't know. And I always appreciate it when you share. And if you're not on my email list, please make sure you let me know and I can add you, or you can go and sign up. I have a couple spots on my Facebook page, not my personal page, but my business page, The Crafting Creations by Corinne. So, okay, and I will see you next Tuesday for the craft along, and we'll be making 3 cards. All righty, everyone, have a great week. Thank you very much for tuning in today. Bye.